Welcome to my stretch and mobility series. Today we're going to talk about the scapula, otherwise known as the shoulder blades. These two things back here. And we're going to also do an exercise for the shoulders to help with their movement. So number one, let's look at the movement and practice some movement. The scapula has four principal movements. Elevation, where I lose my neck. Retraction, where I pull my shoulders back. Depression, where I'm driving them down. And protraction, where I go forwards. Let's look at that from the side. We've got elevation. We've got retraction back. We've got depression down. And we've got protraction forwards. So let's now, come with me, let's draw the biggest circle we can. Let's really work with intention, the movement. Healthy shoulder blades, as ever, is so important. We want four ranges of motion. We don't want to be locked up. So you could just say to yourself, up, back, down, forwards. But let's get some big movements in and let's remember to go both ways. We want to recruit as much muscle and tissue as we can. We want to have purpose in our movements. So let's just imagine you are doing 10 each way, 10 with intention. 10 big movements. It's not the old shrugs like we used to do. It's bigger, it's better. Trust me on that. So now, perhaps we might not have the range in our shoulders we desire. So let's go to something that with time immemorial. Shoulder dislocates. I'm going to start with a band. I've got a stick here. We'll come to that because a band may be a good place to start should you have tight pecs, biceps, etc. I'm going to take this all the way over. I'm going to shrug high. That's elevation and come forwards. I'm trying to open my body. I want to go slow, particularly through this bit here, the sweet bit. Spend some time in the tightest bit. So let's move to a stick and do it side on. I want you to notice something. I'm locking my ribs down. I'm not allowing my body to move anywhere. I'm moving my arms around my body. I'm not compensating. I often see people in the gym warming up with these and they're a bit, there's too much of that. We want to lock it in. We want a quality of movement for a quality of life. So should I have a problem with that arching, that flaring and locking the ribs down, I can lie down here, take the stick or the band, whatever is best. I'm going to put my forehead to the floor and I'm going to lift. And now, by locking myself in, by lying down, I can't cheat. So I know that I'm in a better position should I be flaring when I stand. Okay, so we're here. Lovely shoulder dislocates. Really getting into the tissue back here of the scapula. We've spoken about opening the chest and the biceps. One really good movement. And then once we get better, we can walk our hands in. And you can, until you get closer and closer and closer. And then you know your shoulder health is getting better and better and better and better. Remember the shrug? We want big. So, we looked at the shoulder blades. Elevation up, retraction back, depression down, protraction forwards and going both ways. And then we looked at opening those shoulders up. 2 easy exercises. I'm always thinking in sets and reps, maybe 3 sets of 10 on each. Simple, easy, get the shoulders flowing before a shoulder session, some handstands, but most importantly, just have great shoulder and scapula for life. We want this body to last. We want a quality of life. So invest in yourself. Do these exercises. I've got your back. And hopefully I'll see you soon at another stretch and mobility session.